Hi guys, welcome back to my XVS guide. So, Shui data is out now, and yes, I'm really surprised because like you know that we usually get new characters data after or during maintenance, but not sure how this could happen. So let's see whether she is interesting or not. So let's start from the normal form. First ability, Rippling Pond. So this, I must say, this one is okay. It deals 80 times damage, and because she is a quadcaster, that means she can fill 12 limit burst gauge to all allies in one turn. So that's pretty nice. Chaos Wave Awaken Chain, and the next ability, this is also very nice for herself. This is the key to make her insane, because you will see later that her Precious form is powerful with some drawback. Let's talk about that later. But yes, this is really important. Lotus Retribution, nice. And Cleansing Lake. This one is Bolting Strike Chain. It deals 80 times. I must say, nothing special in terms of damage. Remember, she is true double hand mage, so she doesn't get benefit from weapon variants or 600% change damage modifier, which owned by true dual wield characters. So it's okay, nothing spectacular about this Bolting Strike Chain and this normal triple cast. And this is the first skill that you need to pay attention. Merciless Waterfall. If you see this, then I think you agree with me. This is pretty powerful, because if you remember that most recent mage, the Dark Fina and Soul, their Chaos Wave Awaken deal like 80 times damage, and this time you can see this 24 and 50. And remember, this is ignore spirit by 50%. That means it deals double damage. So about, let's say, 74, 148 times damage. Pretty amazing and pretty high compared to other Chaos Wave Awaken chain. But again, let me remind you, this is true double hand. So I think, yes, the damage modifier is high. The damage modifier is high, but because you don't get bonus damage from weapon variants or from your chaining, then maybe it is not as powerful as it seems. Is it powerful? Yes, I know it is powerful, but maybe not like double the damage from Dark Fina and Soul in terms of Chaos Wave Awaken. That's what I want to say. But still, pretty decent for Chaos Wave Awaken. Maybe she is the strongest Chaos Wave Awaken chainer later when released. Because this damage modifier, I must say, it is good. Next, Blooming Lian Hua Arts. This is the random things that make me angry. And it turns out it is not that bad, but still 200% magic spirit for all allies. I don't think this is that useful. But because, unless of course you don't bring a buffer on your party, so this one is nice. But the main reason for you to use this skill is to raise her magic and spirit, and of course fill your limit burst gauge 36. It is enough to cast one limit burst, instant cast on the next turn. And yes, it also allow you quad cast. So this is the main reason you use this, not for buff. And next, Seasonal Draft. This is also nice. It is Super Dispel, available every 4 turns. So yes, I must say it is pretty nice, and I can say this is also useful for the line of Dark Vision, because it also imperil all elemental resist. So if you want to have fast set up, then this one is good. Especially if the enemy have like preemptive buff, this one is nice. And for Grandis ability, or Grandis Magnus or whatever, increase magic 300% for 5 turns, increase water resist 120%. This is also decent. So this means it deals 160 times damage. Again, it is powerful, very powerful, but again, don't think that her damage output gonna be double Darfina and Soul because she doesn't get weapon damage variance and plus 200% chain damage modifier. That's all I want to say. Good, yes, but don't think like, wow, double damage. No, you are wrong. And one interesting passive here is she will cast this Lotus Deus Grace every turn. And the effect is quite nice, I must say. Okay, defense speed 150% and 3000 health to all allies. This is very nice if you don't have a slot to bring buffer. Okay, so this is actually one of the auto cast spell which is really useful. And this 3000 health recovery is also insane. Actually not that insane, but you will able to heal lots of health with her Brave Shift abilities, which we gonna see soon. Okay, but for now that's it for the normal form. Nothing special except for high damage modifier. And for limit burst, I can say this is also powerful. 140 times attack, okay, 140 times damage modifier. It is better than Physalis, but again remember Physalis has plus 200% chain damage modifier. Okay, so yes, this is nice 5 hits attack. I hope this is easy to finish. So that's all for the normal form. If you ask me, am I impressed by her normal form? I don't think so. Okay, it's not bad, it's good, but not make me impressed for her normal form. But her Brave Shift form, it may be another story. So let's take a look on it. First skill, Lotus Rebirth. This is the only Chaos Wave Awaken chaining ability on her Brave Shift form. Actually, she has one from this Grandest ability, but it is not reliable. Like, you can only use it one time. So this one deals less damage than your normal average Chaos Wave Awaken chain. And the side effect is not something that you will need every turn. It is on some occasion. So nice to have raised capabilities, but not your main DPS skills. Okay, other skills is the same. Okay, Lotus Retribution. And what I want to talk is this one, Petal Wall. This, I must say, this is nice, but wow, okay, I think they are kind of stingy. Okay, like, you know that the meta right now is 50% damage mitigation, so they give her 55%, 5% better than average number. But again, if you really want to have highest damage mitigation possible, I think you should wait for Full Metal Alchemist collaboration, because if I'm not mistaken, Edward and Alphonse limit burst can give you like 75% damage mitigation. Okay, so yeah, but still I can say this is a dope skill. Okay, 55% damage mitigation, very nice, and the healing is also nice. It is something that you can easily cast every turn. And if you remember on the channel of FFBE channel, they say that they gonna improve the shield mechanic on the game. So let's look forward. Okay, this 6000 is huge if they improve shield by a lot. Okay, so I cannot say whether it is good or not, but even when they don't improve it, I can say 6000 is huge. Okay, so let's just wait. It is very nice ability to have. Good. One thing I like from her Brave Shift form. This is kind of ordinary. Okay, it's okay. 60 MP recovery to all. This is what I like about her. Okay, this is gonna give you insane regen, insane health regen. Okay, so on Brave Shift form, she rely on her spirit stats to deal damage on her LB. So that means she gonna have high spirit. I think if you're able to gear her correctly with nice equipment, maybe she can reach like 3500 to 4000 spirit. Okay, let's say you're able to reach 3000 spirit. This is gonna heal a lot every turn, and combined with this 3000 3000 healing every turn, then maybe you can ditch your healer. And yes, even she can heal your party. So I must say, wow, this character is slot efficient. Can act as a finisher, you will see later, and also as a healer. Okay, so that's the second thing I like about her Breath Shift. This AoE re-raise, it is nice to have, but nothing game breaking or whatever at this point of the game. Okay, and her grandest Lian Hua Salvation Spirit 200%. I don't think it is. Oh, it cannot be dispelled, so I must say it is nice. Okay, to maintain her tankiness and attack power on Breath Shift form. Grand Health Barrier 8000. So from what I can remember, this is the best health barrier on the game. So yes, I really cannot say anything, but yes, 8000 health barrier at this point, it is very nice. Let's hope they improve barrier so much in the future, like they have promised. Okay, but yes, this is nice, but you can only use it one time, so it is good for short-term battle, 5 turns. And for the passive, let's talk about that later. Let's talk about her limit burst. So her limit burst, I must say, wow, it is insanely powerful. 250 times damage. Insane, right? But hold your breath. Okay, hold your breath. It is spirit scaling. It is not something I will say bad. Spirit scaling is nice, which means it complements her role as a healer. But remember, okay, right now the meta for mage, they usually have like 4000 magic. Yeah, 4000 magic is kind of low on today's standard, I must say. 5000, many players on my friend list get like 4500, 5000 magic. So sure, spirit scaling is nice, but my question is, are you able to raise your spirit as high as your magic? One problem with her stats is this. See this, her Breath Shift form spirit, it is only 308. If you remember that most recent mage has like 400, so it is quite huge difference in terms of magic and spirit stats. And the potion only increased 40. So this is another thing to consider. Okay, when you're able to max out your spirit boost or magic boost, it will be huge. So my guess is most of you able to get her spirit to about 3000 level. Okay, so that means sure, the damage modifier is amazing. I won't deny it. 250 times is insane, but because your spirit won't be as high as a real mage, real mage magic stats, then maybe it is not as powerful as it sounds. That's what I want to talk on this video. Okay, so don't get bait. Wow, 250 times she is broken. That maybe not true because of this. Okay, based on spirit, and you cannot increase your spirit as easy as you increase the magic stats. And the limit burst damage is also insane. I admit it. Okay, 250% limit burst damage buff, awesome. Okay, I won't deny that, really awesome. And the the limit burst damage she gets from her passive is like 200%. So yes, I can say that it is hard to raise spirit because of true double hand spirit equipment, but gearing her maybe not that hard because she already has 200% limit burst damage, and if I'm not mistaken, she has like 260% spirit or whatever to begin with. So it's quite easy to max her spirit boost. Your problem is this, equipment spirit when single wield, it is only 100%. Okay, you still need to get another 300% to max it. For equipment magic, it is easy. Okay, so yes, like I said, you're probably only able to reach like 3000 spirit with her unless you are really well. Okay, but yes, if you're able to get high spirit, she is insanely good. That's what I want to say. Okay, and now, so finally we already know that she is good. Okay, if you ask me, should you pull her, I won't deny it. Okay, the character herself sounds really good, but because we don't get any Neo Vision Awakened units, and you already know that Chinese New Year character Trust Master Reward and STMR are not that great, then maybe you want to think about it. Okay, are you sure you want to risk your lapis? Okay, ask yourself a question. And if you really like her and want to get her, let me ask you, okay, do you have Yoshikiri? Because I think to build her to the max, you need lots of things you can obtain from Yoshikiri. The first thing is the Vision card. Okay, Yoshikiri gives you equipment through double hand spirit boost. Okay, so I think that's one of the best card, and I think for this character to work, you need to be a veteran players, because for veteran players, we have Lovely Katie. Lovely Katie Trust Master Reward and STMR gives you equipment spirit boost. So that's a nice thing. So yes, my conclusion here is yes, she is good characters. Okay, she is powerful. Maybe, I'm not sure. Okay, maybe she will be a little bit more powerful, or yeah, I think she will be at least on the same level with Neo Vision Terra. Okay, but because of her flexibility on Brave Shift form, she is quite insane. Okay, because you can ditch your healer if you don't need elements resist, okay, or buffer. Okay, so yes, I can say very nice characters, but again, this doesn't make me calmer. Okay, because the reason I'm angry on previous video is because they are lazy to make Neo Vision Awakened units. So even when this character is good, I'm still angry. But maybe this make you, okay, maybe this is easier to decide whether to pull or not. Okay, the character herself is good, so get her if you want. I think she is worth the price, and maybe I will try to get her, maybe. Okay, but maybe not. Let me think for 1 day or 2 days. Okay, because yeah, if I do pull video, then that means I want to get her. But really guys, the risk is so big. Okay, you get nothing or you get this character, because really guys, Chinese New Year characters, the old one, they don't interest me at all, because they cannot become Neo Vision Awakened units. Okay, and you also need to have Grimlord Sakura STMR. Okay, Grimlord Sakura STMR is pretty decent because it increases your equipment spirit. So I hope you have that rare equipment which increase your equipment spirit. Okay, check FFBEquip.com to know whether you have equipment spirit through double hand boost or not. So thank you very much for watching. Hit the like button and subscribe to my channel for more Final Fantasy Private Views. Bye bye guys.